How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another 7 Days to Die, day 40. So our tower is coming along. Yesterday we experimented a little bit. We added in this doorway here, and this is where I'm going to fly the gyrocopter in. And then also I'm thinking of that this roof, I'm going to make it a little higher. I could actually add it up another block, I think, and that's where the ceiling would be. And then I need to expand this, so I need to add concrete here and then add another doorway off on this side so the gyrocopter could go straight through. That's going to be awesome. But we're going to need so much concrete, so we need to do some mining. And I was thinking of creating a underground tunnel. And I'm actually going to do it on the surface, so the underground tunnel will be on the surface, a massive circle. And I'm thinking of calling this Vulture only base or Vulture only Horde base. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to name it. But the next few days, we'll be doing a lot of mining. I'm thinking of including all these videos under one video because mining is pretty boring, just watching someone dig the entire time. So I think Horde is 42. So I'm thinking of the next 3 days, 40, 41, and 42 all be under one video. And then tonight, or at the end of this video, I mean, we'll have Horde Night. So you'll get to see the tunnel working by the end of this video as well. So let me show you what I have planned where I'm going to add this tunnel. So I'm going to add this tunnel right in front of the trader's base. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to use the trader's base as kind of like protection. So if you actually hit the ground next to the trader's base, let's say right here. Oops. Yeah, right here. So if the zombies come out, if they're, well, first of all, zombies should not be spawning. But if they do spawn, let's say 1 or 2 spawn, they might go into rage mode, and hopefully they'll go into rage mode and start beating on the trader's base. And I don't have to repair the trader's base because they can't do damage there. So I'm going to build right next to it. That's where my tunnel is going to go.
Incoming enemies, prepare for conflict.
So I'm going to put, oh, you can't place blocks there. Okay. So right here, I am going to dig a tunnel that goes all the way around this trader. And then I'm going to place my bike, my mini bike, inside of the tunnel. Oops. So this is going to go inside the tunnel. And as soon as Horde Night comes, I'm going to jump on the bike and I'm going to stay on the bike. That should only spawn in vultures and no zombies. That's the plan anyways. Now, normally what I would do, if I wasn't doing this on YouTube, if I wasn't trying to make videos out of this, I would go all the way down to bedrock because you'll have that extra protection above you and do a massive circle at bedrock. But that would be kind of boring just watching me ride a mini bike in a tunnel for the entire horde. I think it would be more interesting if I put these on the ceiling so you can see all the vultures coming down and attacking me. So I'm going to do something like this. So I'm going to use this as my ceiling going all the way around. Probably 3 blocks wide. Oh, I'm going to have to keep that in mind. Ooh, I might have to build a wall here. So they could dig this here, and I can't place blocks. So I actually do have to secure this side. Darn, I was hoping I could use this as extra protection. But that's another thing. So when the vultures come down and they're trying to catch up to me while I'm riding in a big circle, they'll have to fly over this. This will get in their way. So I could speed up, go all the way around to the other side of this trader base, and they'll have to go all the way up in the air, go around this trader base, and start hammering on the ceiling again. You know, so it kind of slow them down a little bit. Instead of, you know, like I could have done this in a big empty field, you know. But yeah, let me place all the blocks, and I'm going to show you what the border...
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Me too. I'm going to show you what the border looks like before I start mining this. I'll be back in 1 second. Okay, so I set up...
Incoming enemies, prepare for conflict.
Oh no. Okay, so this is what the tunnel will look like. And it's going to be 3 blocks wide and then I need to go 4 blocks deep so I could have a ceiling. I need to put a ceiling. So I want 3 blocks inside as a height, and then I have a block using up the ceiling. So that's what I'm thinking. And I'm going to go all the way around the trader base. And what's nice about this, all this material that I'll be mining, I could use to build out my base, my tower base. So this is going to work out both ways. And then I don't want to use much material on this, so I'm going to try to be very light on the material. Just put a concrete ceiling on it so the vultures could beat on that. And that's pretty much it. And then I got the mini bike here. So as soon as Horde Night comes, I'll be sitting on my mini bike, and I won't get off of it. I'll just keep riding. And this is plenty of room. I don't have to worry about, getting around the corner. And I'll just do this all night long, real slowly. And then the vultures, they'll just follow you around. And you could probably do like a shotgun turret at certain places. Just stop at a location where there's a bunch of shotgun turrets, and then all the vultures will be shot, eliminated. But yeah, I hope this works. I hope this don't turn into a major disaster. We'll find out though pretty soon. But yeah, let's start mining. And and this right here, this road, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna mine right underneath it because this is a great surface. It's really hard. Yeah, 1500, perfect. And then over here, I'll put these in. These railing, or whatever they're called, the bars. I'll put all them in as the ceiling. Let me rotate that. Yeah, so I have a ceiling going all the way across, like that. But it'd be concrete, and then when then we can see the vultures when we're in the tunnel. It's gonna be awesome. But yeah, let's stop messing around. Let's start mining. Okay, we're coming to the end of day 40, and it's hard to see, so I dug all the way around, going 3 deep, and I still need to dig out the center, and then I need to dig out the under the road here, make the tunnel under the road. So I think I have another full day of mining, and then it's going to run down to the wire for day 42. Like, I think on day 42 I'll be putting the ceiling in, but I have all this material. This is great for material. Look at that. It's like 20,000 stone, I think. A lot of clay. So I'm going to take all this. Oh, and then this, I just turned all that right into concrete blocks, so I don't have to upgrade it. I think that's going to take too long for me mining all the wood and turning all this into cobblestone and all that stuff. So I think I was going to run out of time. So I'm just going to turn all that right into concrete. But yeah, I'm going to head back to the base and put all the stone into the forge and make sure all that is crafting while I come back here and mine throughout the night.
We will be closing soon, so grab what
Walking through the forest, legs burning in the ground, wishing I had something to haul my ass around. Kept on walking, found a trader named Wrecked, offered me a job, said sure, what the heck. Did a little work, listened to his lies, ran a few more errands just to stay alive. Canned food dinners, dirt in my home, hunkered down hoping the Zeds leave me alone. From my own 2 feet, dragging slow to a bicycle down that broken road. Chain squeaks loud, but it gets me by. Ain't fast, but I can finally ride. Boarded up windows, patched up the door. Swore I heard can't frame. Then I met Jen, patching up my hide, sent me back out just to test my stride. Then came the blood moon red in the sky. Learned real quick what it means not to die. Held my ground with a pipe and a prayer. Think I lost count how many crawled up the stairs. From that bicycle barely alive to a MINIBIKE roaring for death when I ride. Engine screaming like it's coming unglued, but it gets me gone when I need to move. Next morning hurting, but breathing somehow. Trader Bob had parts, but he knew their worth. Wrench in my hand, tearing cars apart, stacking up pieces like it's fine art. Gas in a can, bolts in a crate, learning real quick how to tempt my fate. Every part's a step toward leaving dust out of this grind, out of this rust. From the MINIBIKE barely holding tight to a motorcycle crying like it ain't right. Twist that throttle, let it confess. I ain't crawling, I outrun the mess. Dug me a trench, laid spikes and rows. If they wanna dance, I'll give them a show. Bass holding strong while I'm planning ahead. Bigger dreams buzz around my head. Trader Hugh just looked me up and down, said that 4x4 was the only way out of this town. Reckon I've come a long damn way from limping through a night to owning the day. From my own 2 feet to a 4x4. Now I hit that gas and I'm gone for sure. Engine growling, tearing through this dead world. Don't feel so huge.
Okay, I finally got it done just in the nick of time. So I have these bars at the top for the ceiling, and then I'm just going to ride my mini bike in a big circle. Hopefully no zombies spawn, it's just birds. If zombies do spawn in, I'm probably going to be in a lot of trouble. So I have a game plan for that as well. So yeah, it goes all the way around. Let's go below. And I have a escape plan just in case all hell breaks loose. And I'm still going to bring tons of bullets so I could, fight my way out just in case. Hopefully I don't need to use my guns. That's the whole purpose of doing this. So the whole purpose of this is not to fire any bullets and also not to do any repairs or very little repairs. Now the vultures will do a little damage to the ceiling, but or the roof, but that should be it, assuming just vultures spawn in. And then I got a tunnel underneath this road, and then it runs all the way around here, and I got my mini bike down there. And then the hatch is over here, my escape plan, and I'm gonna leave my bike right over here. So if they break in, a bunch of zombies are getting in, I'll fight my way over to this hatch, get on the bike, and ride to that house over there. We gotta check that house out, by the way. See if I could get onto that roof. I'll make sure to do that before Horde Night. But yeah, I just go down here. This is my escape plan right here. And then the tunnel, well lit down here. I'm gonna repair these holes here because my bike keeps getting hung up on that and I don't want to be slowing down. And then I got plenty of gas, and I got repair kits to repair the bike. Okay, I did seal that, right? Yeah. So there's no holes. So I want to make sure I repair the bike. I don't want to break it out on me. And then I want to make sure full tank of gas. And then you just keep a steady pace driving in a circle. And all the vultures should stay right on top of you. Let's just do a dry run here. Now it's pretty boring. Not like and you don't get much XP for killing zombies. Actually, you don't get any XP. You know. But if you want a passive way to get through Horde Night without fighting, without wasting a bunch of ammo, without repairing your base, like just imagine having this underneath the ground. Oh, what is that? Oh. Just imagine having this underneath the ground at all the way at the bottom, like 30 blocks down. You know, you won't have to repair the surface or the ceiling. In this case, I'm only doing this so we could see the birds coming down on us. But normally I would go 20 blocks deep and I wouldn't have to repair nothing, you know, if I did this. Assuming that this plan works. I have never tested this yet, but we'll find out. Yeah, if only vultures spawn in, I should be good. There shouldn't be an issue.
Incoming enemy. Prepare for conflict.
So before we kick off the night here, let's repair this because this is driving me nuts. This and that. And I made some dirt for that. Oh, and I want to put that hammer at the top, that sledge. Awesome. Oh yeah, that's way better. Looking good. Way better. Okay. Okay, I am very interested in how this is going to turn out. Very curious. And then here's my escape plan. So they break in, they're coming for me. I got tons of bullets, I can fight my way out. And all my ammo, I mean all my bullets and all my guns are all good. I'm going to switch over to this. I feel this is lighter, this gear here. So I don't need that miner gear anymore. I'm kind of doing a dry run here. Okay, so I escape this. I escape. All hell's breaking loose. And then I have this hammer here, keeping them away from the door, just in case they figure that out. So the zombies are trying to break in here. I got this sledgehammer knocking them off my. I better get that closer. Yeah. So zombie comes over here, starts beating on, coming down here, beating on the hatch. I got this thing, and then I jump on my bike. I run over here. Birds are all after me. And then I want to use this. I better break in here. Oh God. Okay, all hell's breaking loose. I run over here, and I got these ladders. And I jump up here and I fight them all off. I just keep shooting down at them, and then if they come up here, they're overwhelming me, then I can just jump up here. I got a ladder. There's my ladder. Now I jump up here. And then I just shoot at them and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, that looks like a good backup plan, this place. Maybe I could turn that into something over here. Yeah, maybe I'll come over here first. Okay, I'm glad I saw that. Yeah, I come over here, I run up through here, I could get protected a little bit from the vultures, and then I could shoot down at them. Trying to come up here. There's one entrance. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, that's foolproof right there. Okay. That'd be something if this works out. I don't know what I would call this base if this works. The passive base or the vulture base, because a bunch of vultures are going to spawn in. I don't know. But I have not seen anyone on YouTube come up with this idea at all. The tunnel base. The Vulture tunnel base or something. I don't know. If you guys have a better comment, leave a comment down in the comment section.
My senses have picked up something.
Yeah. Hopefully these guys are not spawning. Oh, come on. Okay, we got Horde. We got a Horde before the Horde. This is a good test run. Yeah, I want to test out all my guns before Horde Night. Oh, man. What the heck? Can't hit him. Yep, my gun works. Okay. Oh, man, I'm running out of time here. Okay, and then I'm not going to use these, but I want to keep them on me. All right. Anything else? Oh, and medical. Definitely want to keep medical on me. Keep the ladder on me. Keep medical. Jeez, scared the hell out of me. Yeah, I'm nervous as hell, man. Because all that needs to happen is they all start breaking through. Maybe the vultures don't come.
Prepare for conflict.
You know, or demo comes, blows a hole here. They start blocking me off. There's nowhere to run down there. That's the only problem. Like, I could go the opposite direction. So let's say they're blocking it here. I could go around this way, lead them around that way, and then... Because there's only one escape. I should have created a second hatch. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know, man. We'll see. Okay, I don't think I'm going to need this. And I'm not going to be repairing nothing while I'm driving around on the bike. I don't want to get off the bike at all the whole time, because that defeats the whole purpose. As soon as you get off that bike, I think the zombies will just automatically start spawning in, you know. So you got to stay on the bike. That's the whole purpose. If you get off that bike for 1 second, you're done, I think. So I'm going to stay on the bike no matter what. So I'm not going to repair nothing throughout the whole night. So if it fails, I'm out. I'm leaving. I'm jumping on that roof over there, and that's it. Okay, I got plenty of gas. I don't think I'm going to be needing it. I filled that mini bike up. And I'll be drinking that just in case I get in a shootout. I'll drink that real quick. Got medical. Okay. All right, let's do it, man. Okay, here we go.
We are now closed. Stop by Trader Joel's tomorrow to check out our daily deals.
Here goes everything. I am so nervous. This might be a genius idea or a huge failure. We'll find out pretty soon. The goal is stay on the bike. Do not get off the bike.
My senses have picked up something.
Yep, I hear birds. That's a good sign. Okay, let's go. Oh no, there are zombies there. Yep. Okay, keep going. I gotta go a little faster. How many are up there? Let's see here. There's a few of them. Alright, let's hurry up and go around the circle here. I don't want them to beat on that road. That road is not strong. Okay. Hey, here we go again. And then I think there's a limit as well, how many could spawn. So whatever zombies do spawn, I see a few of them up there. I think they will go into rage mode, and hopefully they'll start beating on the trader's base. That's what I'm hoping for. Look, there's not many zombies, and all you see is a couple vultures. That's it. Where are all of the zombies at? So I think this is working, actually. Whoops. Hit the wall. I just gotta keep moving fast enough where they don't punch a hole through the roof. That's it. That's all I'm worried about. Okay, I got 3 vultures. All right. Oh, one made it down. Oh no. Oh man. There's a few of them. Oops. I forgot the left click. I think if you were all the way down at bedrock, this will work. Because I'm barely seeing, I see 1 or 2 zombies that spawned in, but that's it. Yeah, like where are all the zombies at? Like that, this is awesome. This is working out really good, man. Still 3 vultures. So I think there's a limit on vultures. I could be wrong though. Okay. Alright, let's see. We got still 3 vultures, no zombies. I see 1 or 2 zombies here and there, but that's not bad. Yeah, 2 broke in through here. Okay, not bad. I could deal with that. And that's another thing, like, what if you run out of gas? I don't know how long this tank will last. Yeah, if you guys think of a really cool name for this Horde base, the Tunnel Base. Oh no. Yeah, they keep breaking in there. Yeah, let me know. Leave a comment. I'll be very interested in that. Yeah, there's a couple breaking through here. And as soon as you get off the bike, you're dead. Because they'll keep spawning in, the zombies then. Like, I see 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. You know, not bad. I think there's a limit on I think there's a limit on vultures, though, because I'm only seeing 3. So this has some negative things to it. And the negative thing is there's no XP. Like, you don't get XP, you're wasting a lot of gas all night, just driving around in a circle. But if you want to get out of fighting, not using your ammo, not repairing your base, I think this would work. And only if you do it at bedrock, though. Yeah, you don't want to do it on the surface like I did here. That'd be cool. Oh, shit. Ran in. That'd be a cool thumbnail right there. Yeah, I think we're gonna run out of gas though. That's the problem. Oops. Yeah, I'm down 15% already.
We are not alone.
I should put my fuel saver mod in this thing. Yeah, I'm not going to get off to take care of these zombies. As soon as you do, it's going to just start spawning in zombies. And I don't want too many of them. I could deal with these 4 in here. How many do I have? I have 2. Not bad.
He boards up windows before the sun goes down. Spikes in the dirt all around his town. Got a rifle clean, got a steady aim. Don't miss a shot, don't lose the game. Keeps his cool when the night rolls in. Zeds pile up, but he just grins. Every move like he's been here before, yeah. He's the kind you don't ignore. Got it mapped out, every road, every turn. But there's one small thing he never learned. He does everything right. Yeah, plays it tight. Keeps the horde at bay every single night. Built it strong, built it smart, built it like a pro. But when it's time to ride, man, he ain't gonna go. Engine coughs, just dies on cue. Out of gas like he always do. Yeah, he's a badass, no doubt it's true. Just don't ask him to refuel. Got a forge lit hot, got steel in stacks. Ammo piled up in tidy racks. Knows every trick, every hidden way. Survives what wipe most folks away. Motorbike sitting looking real mean. Fastest damn thing you ever seen. But it won't get far down that broken road. When he forgets what keeps it going, he'll laugh it off. Say I meant to stall. We all know the truth of it all. He does everything right. Yeah, he plays it tight. Keeps the horde at bay every single night. Built it strong, built it smart, built it like a pro. But when it's time to ride, man, he ain't gonna go. Engine coughs, just dies on cue. Out of gas like he always do. Yeah, he's a badass, no doubt it's true. Just don't ask him to refuel. We all got flaws, yeah, that's his deal. World's on fire, but he forgets the fuel. Laugh in the dark while the dead all crawl. 'Cause the toughest man still slips that small. He does everything right. Yeah, he holds that line. King of the Wasteland, 9 times out of 9. If the tank was full, man, there'd be no debate. He'd outrun death and seal his fate. But the silence hits when the engine's through. Same old story, deja vu. Yeah, he's a legend through and through. Just needs a can of fuel.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be using this again as a horde base. The reason is you don't get any XP for this, though. That's the problem. I got tons of ammo, too, so it doesn't bother me using, ammo, on Horde Night, so. Yeah, this is a pretty good experiment, though. I think it's working out really good. I wonder, is there a limit on how many vultures can spawn in? Because I only seen maybe 3, I think. I gotta watch that hole. Ooh. Not good. Yeah, I gotta watch that over there, that hole. If I fall down in there, I might have to jump off. and get out of here. And you notice the vultures, they haven't been breaking through the ceiling. It's been holding up pretty good.
We are reaching home.
And there's Demo. I definitely do not want him blowing up down here. That would ruin everything. Yeah, I call this the passive horde base, or I don't know. I'm trying to think of a cool name for it.
Jumping where the wild things spawn. Sun comes upon a world not drawn. Every hill's got a story to tell. Every cave goes deep as hell. Forest breathing, oceans wide. Creatures moving, worlds collide. Not just blocks in a simple line. It's a living thing by design. This ain't just another building break. Every step's a choice you make. From the ground to the sky so high. Whole new world in a single tribe. Welcome to the high-tech world, where the flags get raised and the storms get hurled. Every biome, every land feels alive at your command. Cast a line or swing a blade. Fight through night or build in shade. It's more than blocks, it's more than game. Nothing else feels quite the same. Villages hum with a life of their own. Not just empty paths and stone. Every face got a role to play. Every road leads far away. Dungeon shifting, danger real. Not just loot, but the way it feels. Like the ground might change its mind. Leave the old world far behind. From redstone dreams to something more. Systems deeper at the core. Not just stacking, not just grind. It's a world that's redefined. Welcome to the high-tech world, where the sky's alive and the winds unfurl. Every corner something new. Built for me and built for you. Raise a wall to roam out free. Shake the land across the sea. It's more than blocks, it's more than game. Nothing else feels quite the same. When the night rolls in, you'll see it shine. Every shadow, every line. Not just pixels, not pretenders. A place you don't outgrow in the end. Welcome to the high-tech world, where the stories rise and the flags get furled. Every path you choose to take leaves a mark you'll always make.
Okay, we have about 10 seconds. I'll wait till I get to my exit over there, and we'll take care of these guys out in the street. Ooh. Let's grab this, though. Awesome. Yeah, I think that was a huge success. Yeah, if you're trying to avoid Horde Night, that is the way to do it right there. Okay, let's take care of these guys.
Trader Joel's is now open, so get on in here and find yourself a great deal.
Alright, let's see what the damage is. Alright, and the bike. Ooh. And still getting loot bags out of it. That's pretty good. Yeah, so the vultures don't do much damage to the, where's that thing at? Let's get the nail gun so I can see what this looks like here. What kind of damage it is. Alright, let's see how bad it is. Okay. Maybe 100 in damage. Maybe you can average it out to 100. Now keep in mind, if you're like 40 blocks down into the ground at bedrock, that's nothing, you know. And then there was only 4 zombies, maybe 5 that spawned in all night, I think. And they dug in right there, but again, if you were down at the bottom at bedrock, you would not have that issue. It would never gotten down that low that quickly. Look at that. No damage pretty much, you know. Yeah, so I think that was very successful. Now, I'm not going to be using that again because I do want the XP. That, you know, you don't get any XP by doing it that way.
Master, we are not alone.
But again, like I said, it's nice if you're trying to skip Horde Night. You know, that is one thing you could do. All right, but that's pretty much it for day 40 and 41 and 42. But before we sign off, I know I have... I only have 1 point out of all that mining. I only got 1 point. And I am going to spend that back into Motherlode right here. And then in the next couple of videos, we'll be building out our base, the penthouse. And we'll need to do a lot more mining. And I'm thinking about combining like 3 more days for that, you know, because that's going to take a lot of mining, a lot of that boring stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much. Thanks for following along with this experiment, and I'll see you in the next video.